In today's video, we're going to be talking about a new Grand Theft Auto 6 leak that should give us some good news on the game still coming out in May 26, 2026, as well as one of the most interesting trends online probably making its way into the game too. We'll be talking about all of that in this video today and a whole lot more. So I'm not going to lie, I'm 31 years old and I had no idea what this was until it had anything to do with Grand Theft Auto 6, and I still really don't. So hopefully you guys understand this. If not, you'll have to kind of look it up like I did. But what we're talking about today is essentially a musician claiming one of their songs is going to be featured in Grand Theft Auto 6. So we know that the GTA 6 soundtrack is going to cover a ton of different genres: country, EDM, rock, pop, and everything in between. And it seems like there's going to also be a significant focus on possibly some like TikTok and trendy songs as well. We know just how big of a deal social media is going to be in Grand Theft Auto 6. Not only what we saw in the leaks, but what we saw in the very first trailer, which was seemingly showing us the world of Vice City, its characters in the state of Leonida, through the eyes and through the world of what would be posted on the in-game social media platforms. And so because of that, there is a song that is out there right now. And again, this is where my age is showing that I have no idea what this is. It's a rap song called Doot Doot 6-7, and it's created by Philadelphia rapper Skrilla, who now claims that his song, which has millions of views, millions of downloads, and is one of the most popular memes out there right now, I still don't understand it. He claims that his song is going to be featured in Grand Theft Auto 6. And he did so, and he made this announcement on the latest episode of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast, which is hosted by comedians Shane Gillis and Matt McCusker. And on the podcast, Skrilla discusses how he enjoys playing Grand Theft Auto with a big group, using a character that reflects his appearance, seemingly referring to Grand Theft Auto Online. And he says he can't wait for GTA 6 release date before claiming that his song, his viral track, will be featured in the game. Take a listen to this right here.
That's my shit. I wait for GTA 6 to come out.
Yeah, they've been waiting.
Yeah.
It's been a decade.
Mm-hmm. And they're going to have 6-7 on there, too.
It's going to be Florida.
Yeah,
Sick.
yeah,
Isn't it Florida?
6-7 on there.
Oh, 6-7's on it? Fuck yeah.
That's awesome.
Now, Skrilla is not the first artist to come out and say that their song is going to be featured in Grand Theft Auto 6. We've heard from the likes of T-Pain. We've heard from the likes of Drake, and even DJ Khaled admitting that their songs are going to be featured in the game. So whether this is just a flat out lie, whether it's something to try to boost hype or marketing for one of their songs, or whether it's just they're saying it for the sake of saying it, because you would think that Rockstar Games would put them under the same non-disclosure agreement or NDA that they have for all of their actors and actresses, voice actors, motion capture artists, etc., which would basically mean they wouldn't be able to come out and announce something like this. So I find it just very odd. Again, this is probably just something you're going to have to take with a grain of salt. If this is true, though, which I could see it being very true, especially given how music-focused Rockstar Games has been over the last couple of years, not only with the things they're doing in real life, like their Circo Loco Records label, but also what we've seen in Grand Theft Auto Online, from the music locker to all the different DJs that have been added into the game lately. It would be no surprise if that's some of the things they focus on in Grand Theft Auto 6, at least with like a TikTok-specific radio station for trendy songs. Now, the only problem with that is, how do you get trendy songs into the game as they change so often? Well, that's actually a great segue into the next point, which might give us a pretty good idea that the game is not going to be delayed again. Because this was posted on social media by Rockstar Games community member GameRoll, who said also music licensing tends to be one of the very last things that Rockstar does before finishing a game. If he's not lying, then this is a pretty good indication that GTA 6 won't be delayed again. Now, GameRoll is absolutely correct here. Music licensing is like the last thing that video games do because there is a shelf life there. Whenever Rockstar Games licenses a song, they only have a certain amount of years to do that, whether it's like 5 years, 10 years, whatever they decided to pay for. That's why recently you saw games like Grand Theft Auto 4 getting these mysterious updates where entire radio stations got removed, or 90% of the songs on a certain section of the station got removed. That's because their music license ran out, because that's one of the few things that Rockstar Games cannot parody. They have parodies of car brands, parodies of, different types of clothing, but the music we hear in game, that's something that has to be real, and they have to use licenses in order to get it into the game. And if they wait until the very last minute, they can stretch out the amount of time it can be there without having to pay more. It also would allow for certain trends to be in the game, like this Doot Doot 6-7 song by Skrilla. If Rockstar waits till the last minute, they're able to add what I would assume is the most trendiest stuff in the game. So something to think about right there, that this is probably good news that Rockstar would not be doing music licensing, again, if Skrilla is to be believed here, if the game was likely going to be delayed again. And so with all of that in mind, now the big question is, when will we hear from Rockstar Games next to confirm if that release date is going to stay, and maybe find out if that song is actually in the game? That's what a lot of people are talking about right now. You've got gaming outlets that are even interviewing some people in the Rockstar community, talking about their thoughts and opinions on when we will hear from Rockstar Games next. There's one crazy theory out there right now, and it actually comes from the magazine Game Informer. They actually put out this little update a few days ago for their fans and subscribers of their magazine, going on to say, keep an eye out for the Halloween edition and more. And I can't tease much, but knowing what's coming after this Outer Worlds 2 issue, you're going to want to be a subscriber to Game Informer. So they're issuing a pretty big teaser right there, and it could mean absolutely nothing, but Game Informer was one of the first big video game outlets to get a hands-on preview of Grand Theft Auto 5. It happened in November 2012 after GTA 5 got its second trailer and was still scheduled to come out in the spring. Game Informer were given a look at GTA 5 and dropped an exclusive issue about the game. And what they're doing right now is essentially the same thing, considerably hyping up their November 2025 issue, saying they can't tease much, but whatever it is, it'll make you want to be subscribed to Game Informer. And again, there's so many different things that this could be, and it could be so many different titles, but could they possibly be working with Rockstar Games again to share exclusive details about Grand Theft Auto 6, possibly following a third trailer, which we know November is currently the most likely time frame for new information, because that's when we have parent company Take-Two Interactive in their earnings call. Something we talked about a few days ago, that they're actually having their earnings call on November 6th, which is traditionally right around when Rockstar Games decides they share new information on their big titles and updates. So this is a huge maybe, but something like that could be happening in the month of November. Maybe Rockstar Games will be working with, third-party outlets like Game Informer for a hands-on exclusive. Either way, from now to the rest of the year, we need to just be alert, because anything could happen at any time. There's rumors swirling around all over the place, but at least those rumors are giving us good vibes that the game will not be delayed again. But anyways, that is all the information that I have got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know what you think about everything we discussed in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.